Oh,
Hello?
please mute yourself.
Are.
What's some terrible music?
I wrote a song. Christine,
fuck
leave
are we
me
listening
alone.
No.
Is that it?
Can't you just throw
that was
me
the
a
end.
bone?
That was
That's the whole song. Christine, leave me alone.
That's
I
it,
guess
yeah.
it's really that
That's
nothing
it.
else needs to
Repeat.
be said.
Repeat.
Yeah,
Repeat,
that's
repeat.
sort of a
Smash
life
it.
anthem for anyone who knows her. Christine, leave me alone.
Why am I even here right now? If you guys are
I don't know.
mean to
Nobody
me?
knows. Nobody knows why you show up. You don't pay attention. You yell at us.
It's
It's a chicken.
true.
She eats chicken.
You're
It's
kind of working all the time while you're doing the show, and so you really only pay attention to the part you have to read, and then you go away again.
That's
Yeah.
pretty much the truth.
I know.
Doing it right now.
I know. It's very obvious
Part
from
of the-
watching the show.
It's part of the
that this is
dynamic.
what's going on.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Technical
at this point,
difficulties.
it wouldn't be the show without that.
Yeah, that's
Right.
true.
What
have
do
a
we
list.
want? A
Technical
well-oiled
difficulties. Christine eating chicken or swallowing
Mhm.
nails or whatever she does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm doing tonight, though? I'm very excited about this.
What is it?
I'm going to play bingo.
Oh, sweet. Where?
Fancy.
I don't know. It's some distillery.
Oh. It's
But I'm
not
going to get my
a
old
bingo
lady
hall.
hat.
Boozy.
I got my
But you're going to a
daubers.
distillery, so it'll be all young hip people. You got to go to like an old BMW hall or wherever.
No, I'm putting the old lady hat on.
Find
It's
a
gonna
legit
happen.
bingo hall and do it, and then you'll.
You got- You don't want to go to legit bingo unless you're ready to fist fight. You know, they get
That's the
upset.
thing. Yeah,
I
let's
love
pair it up with
fist
some olds,
fighting.
man.
Nothing better than
I-
a bingo fight.
Love
Oh
fist
man,
fighting.
Christine calling some old lady motherfucker while she's swinging
Oh,
at her
yeah.
would be so hilarious.
You got to get
Very
down.
excited to abuse elderly women.
I don't think you're gonna
Her
Bad
get
way.
done at the brewery though.
her mugshot has
we'll see.
Dauber marks on her,
Yeah.
like a polka dot.
Consider the brewery your chance to really learn how to master the game before you go to the big times of an actual bingo hall and tussle with old people who live for this shit.
I'm very excited. I know how to
Yeah.
party.
Yeah, nobody doubts that.
Yeah, that's for sure. Nobody.
I can't wait to
Nobody.
see what puts you in the ER at this bingo match. It's going to be so.
Yeah,
exciting.
Yeah, that's a good. We should start a betting pool.
Yeah.
We should do a
Let's get
Christine bingo.
We are at the bingo game.
Or how many old
Yeah,
ladies is she going to
Christine.
take out first?
Yeah,
All of them.
Christine.
Yeah, she swallowed.
Christine bingo,
she swallowed
ER
another
visit.
nail. She swallowed another nail, but there was a finger attached to it.
I will have you
Bingo.
know, I
Bingo.
never
Bingo.
swallowed a
Bingo.
nail. Get your facts straight. This is a news show, and we need our facts to be accurate.
Oh, God, I hope
no,
not.
it's
Do
too late
we-
for that, buddy.
Do we?
I aspirated the nail. It was in my lung. I never swallowed it.
All the way to the
Facts
one
straight.
from the ass.
Snopes that shit.
Yeah,
It's alternative
Son, you're
facts.
aspirate another nail with your
Aspirated.
butthole, and a finger is going to be attached to it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like it.
I know you do.
Hey, that's gross.
Butts are not gross.
Anal dentata, am I right?
Shut up. Shut up. My dog has opinions.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, how uncommon in your household.
She gets it from watching you, okay?
Yeah, right.
Mom!
Look for you.
Are we gonna start the show, or are you
No,
gonna
I
fucking
suppose
be a
we
It
could.
dick?
already
Oh.
started.
We're waiting
is
for
it.
our audience to gather while you get it out.
Get one out. No, actually.
I mean, her weekly rage, whatever.
Oh, yeah. Well, she
Oh,
did.
that
She
is
cleaned the bingo.
never ending.
I
Yeah.
know. Maybe if it
Never.
didn't work while we did the show, your rage would dissipate. Maybe you're taking on too much.
Too much rage.
Yeah. No. Look at
No.
her.
Rage Against Christine.
it
Isn't
makes
that a
too much-
band?
Makes
It
too
is.
much- It is. Such a
Yeah.
good one.
It is.
Rage Against Christine.
Yes. Okay.
Well, alrighty. Well,
Good
let's
show.
jump into some stuff here. We got-
I really
This
enjoyed
is
that
fucking
silence. I was
weird.
going to let it sit.
Well, look, he was right.
Awkward
Let's
silence.
get it all out. Let's get it all out, guys. Looks like we're done early this week. Okay.
I really could just sit here for an hour giving Christine shit. It's kind of fun.
It is. Yeah. Well, we can do some news too. So.
I can
That's the
dish
after
it as
party.
well as take it.
I know you
Indeed.
can, baby.
I'm very good at taking it. Next.
Oh my God!
And with that, here's the news.
George
dude.
Santos and the fascinating psychology of compulsive liars.
Yeah. So I
love this guy.
This guy
Me too.
is a fucking idiot.
Found his way
I
all
want
the
an
way
action
into the
figure of
Senate,
him.
and he's not gonna move. He's not budging. He's been called out, and he's like, "So."
Yeah. It's like, well, actually, I didn't pull this article, but today he denied one of the things. We're going to do a comprehensive list of all the things that we know he's lied about.
Oh my
And,
God, that's exciting.
He's been confronted by all of them. He actually is denying the current one, but not the rest, apparently. But we'll get to that. I pulled this up. This is only an interesting article for one particular reason. It's very long, actually. Look at all these words. We got somebody's.
Your ride's there. Your Uber's arrived.
Did you hear that?
Christine's running out to the bar.
Yeah, just do it from the car. It's fine.
Yeah, like she did at the trade show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're probably better internet though. But I pulled this one because it was pretty funny. A eagle-eyed Farker submitted this and found out that so it's a big article about like what kind of liar
that's
he
a good
is.
badge to get, an eagle-eyed Farker.
Yeah, well, actually, this is pretty well spotted because it's way down here. But they found out that there's some guy named Drew Curtis who got interviewed for this article. It's not me.
Oh, whoa!
Oh, what?
Not me.
Liar.
No, someone named Drew
Drew
Curtis.
Curtis, no relation?
You dedicated
Yeah, no
your
relation.
professional life to understanding why people lie.
Yeah, he oversees the Curtis
Drew
Deception Lab. This is
Yeah.
great.
What?
Hey, man, you
Shut
need a
the
jacket
fuck
from
up.
there or something.
And
I
it's
know. I
in
need a
I want a
t-shirt.
Curtis.
Christine,
Curtis
how
Deception
far
Lab
is
t-shirt.
San Angelo from you?
I have not a fucking clue.
So it may not be nearby or around the corner.
There's
Yeah,
a
it could-
school there called
It takes a
Angelo
couple of
State
hours to get
University.
through Houston, so.
Yeah, Texas is not that big. I mean, you could. Well, anyway,
We should bring
so
Drew
this
Curtis onto this show.
yeah, we really should. So this poor
Yeah, we got
bastard.
to get a live interview with other Drew Curtis. I hope it's just Drew in a goatee.
He looks exactly like him with a goatee. You're right. That'd be so
That'd be
good.
great. I'm kind of reluctant
That's
to
so
talk
good.
to this guy because I know a dude named Andy Fark and he's mad.
Yeah,
Good.
it's 6
good.
hours from
Well,
here.
That's what he gets for having such a dumb last name.
He's angry. He's like, dude, do you know how many people? And I'm like, yeah, I can imagine. But I
Yeah,
can't
Too
imagine. So
long.
there's
Sorry.
really not much in this article other than there's two types of liars. One that just can't stop lying and the other one that does it for profit. Well, I could have predicted that. But what's
Well,
interesting
what about
is
those of us that do it for fun?
What, do you
Uh,
tell- what kind of
doesn't
lies
say.
do you tell for fun, Christine?
yeah,
I
like what?
mean, all the lies. If I
Oh.
told you what lies I told, then that would not be fun for me. So I
should
just
we
leave it
just
to
assume
everyone.
everything coming out of your mouth is a lie?
99% of what comes out of my mouth is bullshit.
What about
It's
everything
bullshit.
going into your mouth?
Everything that goes into my mouth is most likely bullshit as well.
Is
there's-
most likely some form of meat.
Yeah,
There's the problem.
I
There's
do
the
like meat.
Chicken.
Indeed, yeah. So
Doesn't
anyway,
have to be chicken.
so I pulled this because this poor
Man,
bastard.
dude.
I'm sure I don't want to talk to this guy because I guarantee you at some point, actually probably many points, people have been, hey, are you the guy that runs Fark? Because based on Andy Fark, who's not even named Drew Curtis, he gets that too. That poor bastard.
I
feel
hope
like I
that
know
this
Andy
Drew Curtis and Mr. Fark get together and start the League of Anti-Farkers.
Oh, that's actually scary. I bet they would.
Oh
they
man,
would.
that's cool. I hope that
The
happens.
super
I want a
villain
T-shirt of
group.
that.
So-
Right?
Yeah. Oh God, I'm
I
terrified.
just like the name Curtis Deception Lab.
I do too. That's great. They
Catchy.
better have t-shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can
When you go
get
in the door.
T-shirts put on Fark.com?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're definitely selling these for sure if I could find them.
Crazy thing about it is it's
Hey.
located in a candy shop.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm
You go
friends
into a
with Andy Fark.
Yeah. He's from Indianapolis. You know him. He's in music also. He's got a band.
I know him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Andy
no.
Fark.
Yeah.
That's a supervillain story. We don't want that. He already knows. No, we're related to him somehow. This is a disaster.
It kind of is.
That is.
Yeah, actually, that's a true story though. Like there are actually multiple Drew Curtises around here for a while, and I haven't looked in a while. There was a guy when FARC was just getting started, like, and I must have been, I think I noticed this in my early 30s. There's a guy in Lexington, same town I live in, named Drew Curtis, but it wasn't me. He was 28. And and he was listed in the phone book. I wasn't. That poor bastard probably got a lot of calls from me.
For him.
But not that
What are you going to do about it?
Calls.
I know, yeah, exactly. So yeah, mostly of a sexual nature, I'm sure, but I digress. Anyway, so I pulled up the actual George Santos article. Let's see, that ain't it. But this is what now we're on my docs. Secret files. Here we go. Every lie George Santos is told. This is a long.
Oh, is this
All
a
right.
long list?
Yeah, do
Oh.
it, Christine.
Yeah. So here we go. You ready? This is gonna take a while.
Lied about where he went to high school.
Yes, he said he went to Horace Mann in the Bronx. Horace Mann says we don't know who that guy is.
Yeah, never been here.
He apparently
college.
got a GED and then also college.
He said he went to
didn't graduate.
college at Horace Mann University and was a star on the volleyball team. Apparently he didn't go there or play volleyball.
Oh man.
Later,
I
he
feel
said
like if you're gonna choose a sport, you would choose a cooler one than volleyball.
Yeah, but nobody's gonna check it though. Like if it was
Wow.
basketball, people would be like, "I saw you on TV."
He probably watched a lot of Top Gun when he was young.
Yeah, probably.
And he said, "I want to be a volleyball player."
Volleyball player.
Tom Cruise.
He said he graduated 2 years after starting undergrad and went to NYU for a business degree. NYU says they have no record of that.
Yeah, never happened.
Not really sure. Says after he got out of college, he went to work for Goldman Sachs and Citigroup, but they both say that he never worked there.
Interesting.
So
do we even know what this man's actual name is?
No, we don't. We'll get to that in a minute.
Great.
So,
good.
he said in a disclosure form when he filed to run for Congress that his net worth was worth between $3 to $5 million, and his income is about $55,000 in 2020. So he ran twice. He failed in 2020 and he succeeded in 2022. Turns out he worked for a company called Linkbridge. Let's see, did he actually work there? It's unclear. The company went bankrupt soon after he was working there, so it did exist.
Oh.
So that's
after he says he was working there. That's an
I feel like if we go through every single lie that he's ever told, we'll be here for the next week. Solid.
Oh yeah. Oh, we will. This is like 10% of the way there. He said he worked for a firm called Harbor City Capital, managed a $1.5 billion hedge fund that had record returns. And no, the company's like, we don't know who that is. We have no clue. Interestingly, while he was pretending to work there, he had a customer who basically came to him and said that he ran some of the documents provided by Santos to Deutsche Bank to see if they were legit. Deutsche Bank said, no, this is absolute fraud, and the documents are not signed. Santos said they were legitimate, and the moron believed him and lost all his money.
Wow.
Oh, no.
Wow. Now he's a senator.
So Harbor City has been accused by the SEC of being a Ponzi scheme that sold $17 million. That's ongoing. Then he went and incorporated a company called DeVolder, which isn't mentioned in this article, but was incorporated to a strip mall in Florida just this week, was reincorporated to a better strip mall at a Postmates somewhere in New York, I think. I don't remember because I can't track all this. There's so much stuff going on here.
What determines a better strip mall?
Good question. Number of massage parlors.
Dollar Tree instead of a dollar store.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
That's a big step up. He had a lot of money to run for Congress at $700,000. They don't know where it came from since nothing else is checked out. They're not really clear as where he got that money from. He also received had a donation for $25,000 from something called Redstone Strategies, which never registered as a political group, and nobody's able to find who worked there. One thing we do know about the guy is that he stole a check from somebody when he was 19 living in Brazil and is wanted for that. Also stole a couple of pairs of shoes from his mom. And
man! The bastard!
The two former roommates claim he stole a Burberry scarf, and one of them said that he wore it a year later at the Stop the Steal rally.
Wow.
Oh, my. Stop the Steal. That's just like a hidden gem.
Right. Yeah. I stole this thing. Stop me.
Stop me from
stealing. Please. Somebody stop me from stealing.
I found a picture of the Drew Curtis scientist. It looks a little different.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Damn, look at that.
Oh,
Wow.
unbelievable.
There's a little resemblance.
You know,
The likeness.
Huh.
you know,
Yeah.
I
He does
almost
have a
dare say that is a fake mustache and goatee on that man. I
Maybe.
don't know.
maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe it's George Santos.
Maybe.
We don't know.
It might be
Maybe
George
it's
Santos.
photoshopped.
It could be photoshopped. I don't know.
Is evil?
This whole
Drew
article is a
Curtis and
farce.
George Santos, the same man.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he's claimed it. I don't know whether it's true
I
or
mean,
not.
he runs something called a motherfucking deception lab, guys.
That's
Put
true.
it
Yeah.
together.
Yeah. So now we're getting to the good stuff. This week, it turned out that he lied about running an animal charity between 2013 and 2008. It was not incorporated. Claims they saved 2,500 dogs and cats, but nobody's heard of any of this happening. He
Saved
did a
them from
couple of
what?
fundraisers.
He
Well,
saved them from himself by not getting involved.
That's it. That's probably it. Held a fundraiser in 2017, charged $50 an entry. He kept all the money, probably. It never went anywhere else.
I have to
but
know
then-
what this guy, who he really is. I need to know.
Yeah, I mean, like what? So, why is he still in the government? Like,
because he's
really?
Republican.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
just,
'cause
like,
that's what
there's
to say.
nothing. Really? Did we
That's
have
right
nothing in place for any of this in case total fraud?
I heard that in the area that he's from, it leans somewhat Democratic sometimes, so they don't want to kick him out because they may lose that.
He might
seat.
not win. Yeah.
I heard that. So
they're going to have a pathological liar elected instead, just in case.
Yeah, let's keep that fraud in there.
Oh man, what a great
we gotta
way to
have our
run the
vote.
government. Yeah. Oh boy.
So anyway, this week he was in the news again because he apparently this is a little bad actually. He was trying to raise money for life-saving surgery for a vet's dog, a veteran, not a veterinarian, and then they raised $3,000, but he kept it. Not only did he keep it, but there was an actual text string of him talking to the guy, explaining why he was not going to give him the money. He was going to use it for other dogs to keep on living. And that dog died a year later, and that guy has been doing the news circuits this week.
Yeah, that's a very sad story.
It is, yeah.
What's the deal with his marriages?
Marriages. He has been claiming that he's gay. He probably is. We don't know because I don't know how you.
We know.
Yeah, treasure. So he apparently was married and got divorced in 2019. He divorced a woman.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that they've talked to her. He says that he's very much gay, though. He wants people to know, no, I'm really gay, even though he's married to a woman.
This is like Corky Sinclair's
There probably
wife
is no
waiting for
woman that he
Dustin.
married.
Yeah, I haven't heard from her.
Hey,
Maybe
guys,
he married his dead mother, guys. Give him a break.
I mean, at this point. Speaking of which, he said his mom died on September 11th. He later said that she died from complications from September 11th. There's actually no record of her being in the United States. And in fact, there is a record of her being not in the United States. She was in Brazil, probably.
Yeah.
So
that was the complication. She couldn't be anywhere near it to blame her death on.
Yeah.
And it killed her.
Yeah, that's right. It got her all the way in Brazil. There's this cloud flooded thousands of miles.
No, not bad. Just the want to be near there to die of it so that her son could go on to a political
Note
career.
the scroll bar. We're like less than halfway through the article, and
course.
we're like 30 minutes into the show.
There's
It's
a bunch of
already 20 minutes after 9. 4:20.
Oh, don't worry. We're good. We're good. He claimed that his grandparents survived the Holocaust and then fled persecution during World War II. And friends of mine and I were talking about this last night. One of them said, well, did they flee to Brazil? And maybe they were Nazis instead of Holocaust survivors. They definitely didn't go to the Holocaust. So we don't know.
Or he just made it all up.
Yeah, that's possible.
You're going to try to nitpick like within the lie of what might be true when it's all probably just bullshit.
Correct. So he's claiming to be part Jewish. And so when he actually got brought up, he actually said that he was not Jewish. He was Jewish.
Yeah.
Jewish.
Yeah. Because he lived around them or something like that, right? Because I was on Long Island once.
Jew-esque. I don't know.
Kind of not.
It's Jewish.
Yes,
ish.
Jewish,
right?
not Jewish. In case we're
Because I learned my maternal background had some Jewish something in it. That's what his excuse is.
Maybe. He claimed that he had at least 5 employees or 4 employees that died in the Pulse nightclub shooting. No, he didn't. Not surprising. Was he a
maybe,
drag
that's
queen in
right
Brazil? No, this is a good one. He might have been. Here's a photo. It's a little blurry. Let's back out a little bit so we can see that. There we go.
Wait, which one is him?
What the one on the right?
Yeah. Stage name was Katara Ravash.
Oh man, they
Katara
should start
Ravash.
calling him that on the floor.
Ravash.
Tara.
That might,
Tara.
maybe he'll answer when they do roll call if they
Yeah.
call him by that.
Tara!
He's got like 5 names. She also said the other drag queen that knew him said his actual name was Anthony, as far as they knew.
Oh.
Did
Did he have to fill out some paperwork when he got the job? Was there like
No,
a W-2
hell
or something
no.
that he had to fill out?
Wow,
Well, it
easy.
turns out that in order for this to have been against the law, they have to make a law saying it's illegal to lie while you're a politician, and it turns out that that's probably not going to work. So there are no laws against lying as a politician.
Wow.
Right.
We're
Exactly.
great.
So
We're
that's
just
the big.
best.
America's out of money anyway. Who cares?
I said I-9 Roman whatever.
Yeah. So anyway, here's the meat of this whole article. What has he said that's true? He's 34 years old, was elected to Congress. That's all we got. That's it. That's all that's true.
What if he's
They're
not
sure about
even
the
a
34 part?
Republican?
We're not even sure about the 34. We don't know how old he is.
What if he's a secret Democrat?
Ah, that would be great.
Uh,
Way too clever, though. Way too
how
clever.
crazy would that be?
Democrats don't have their stuff together. There's no
That's
way.
what I was really thinking was going to happen at the end of the whole Trump thing. Is he was going to rip off a mask and it was going to be Hillary Clinton on stilts or something.
Yeah.
Like,
Anyway, he's full.
was I all along?
That's right. So yeah, so that is the then there's like investigations he's facing. Doesn't matter. Some
There's still,
Republicans
like-
don't want him around.
Well, and that was the other thing. If you're
Well,
in an investigation, under investigation while you're a sitting member of Congress, can they nab you, or do we have the dumb
Nope.
rule where they can't
No.
get you?
Now they can get
Can't
you.
touch you probably.
But the Republicans don't just want him around just because he's a liar. It's because he's gay and Jewish.
We
And
think
investigate.
but he's not Jewish. We know that for sure.
Jewish.
Jewish.
And is he gay?
Ish.
Well, I mean,
Well, that's why the Republicans don't want
He's
him around. because maybe he
Politician
is.
ish.
You
Well,
That's a
gotta
good one.
find-
That's a good one for money.
You got to find this wife of his.
and then we have
Gay-ish.
25 pages of sponsored content. Anybody want to actually not forget.
Geish.
Moving on to the next thing.
Looks like a
There you go. That's the
farm
competition.
like
Oh my God. Adios,
Dad.
George Santos.
Oh my God, that was the longest article ever. I could have been
Yeah, it was.
working that whole
Thanks for
time.
tuning in.
Oh,
See you next week.
Lake Tahoe snowpack levels are nearly 250% of normal levels.
Here comes an ice age. An
Yeah.
ice age to kill us all.
It's from Ice Age the Musical, which has not hit Broadway yet.
Yeah, no, it's
Oh,
gonna
I shouldn't have said that. I think that was still under wraps.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here come all the
He's
texts.
getting texts from work.
These are
That's
important.
me. Yeah.
These are
Sorry.
important. All right. Anyway, yeah. So they it turns out that they've there's a lot of snow. Here you go. Here's the state of California. Look at all the snow. Pulled this up because I was like, okay. So it's normally in recent years they've been at 0%. In fact, true story. I was flying out. I was doing grad school about 10 years ago, so I flew out there about every 3 weeks. And I think about 5 years ago, we had a big snow, and they said they were getting ready to land in San Francisco. I looked out the window and I saw snow, and I was like, no, we're over the Rockies because Sierra Nevadas don't have snow on them. Anyway, now they do. They got a lot of snow. And by the way, this is just since Friday, so they're doing really good.
Yeah.
Until all that
Wow.
melts. The reason why that matters is,
bro. Let's shred.
yeah, skiing's pretty good right now up in Tahoe. So if you're thinking about going, get there. But I pulled this up because a friend of mine, I send my Californian friends this thing. I'm like, really good. And they're like, well, let's hope it doesn't flood when it melts. And I'm like, oh, has that ever happened before? Oh, well, let's look at the Googles. What did they find? It turns out it has happened before.
Uh-oh.
The deadly 1862 California flood that wiped out and reshaped the state.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
There's a drawing of what downtown Sacramento looked like for about 2 months.
Oh,
1862.
man. That looks,
Like
kinda
Italy.
Looks kind of
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
Yes,
Think of the
everybody's
tourism.
out. Yeah, this guy's got his dog or his fox
Yeah,
on his
probably
boat
some
here.
street dolphins running around. Look at them.
Yeah, street dolphins. Yep.
Yeah.
So
There's a
yeah,
barrel
apparently in
of whiskey
1862,
floating.
it rained so damn much that Leland Stanford, who I assume is the namesake for Stanford, I didn't look it up, but I feel good about the chances on that. Was getting ready to go to his inauguration, but it was raining, so he took a canoe instead. I don't
Fun.
think they said it was canceled or not, but he had to float his way over there because it was
Lemonade out of lemons, guys.
indeed. They did have a photo here. Let's see, not that one. Where's the photo? That's not it either. Where's the photo? Photo. That's not a photo. There's a photo. There we go. There's a photo.
Look at that.
Yuba
Yeah.
County.
Yeah.
Apparently, so this was California wide. It wiped out almost all the infrastructure, which had only been around for about 10 years at that point. But all the infrastructure is a lot, even if it's not that great. Said 4,000 people died, 800,000 head of cattle. Almost all the food was ruined. California was bankrupt for a decade. And according to local native tribes, oral tradition states that this happens about every century. Great.
You would think that at some point Californians would get the idea that its massive land does not want people on it.
You'd think there's a lot of hints.
Like ongoing historical hints and
Yeah.
also constant yearly hints.
Yeah. Yeah.
So get out of here, people. Just get out of here.
I know. So anyway, good news, Californians. You think you've had it bad to this point. Wait till, again, let's go back to the previous article. Does it ever flood for 2 months in California? Yes, once every 100 years. Previous article. How's that snowpack doing in the Sierra Nevadas? Oh, look at that. I mean, I feel like we got another story coming later this spring.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
Yeah, they are. Oh man, think of the Universal Studios Jaws ride is going to be, but real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, totally. Here's an interesting tidbit. So in response to this, it was only 1862. I assume Sacramento predated that. I'm not going to look it up, but they were growing pretty good at that point. In response to the flood, the entire town of Sacramento raised the town level up 20 feet by just filling in everything up to the first floor.
Brilliant.
Good work,
Yes.
Sacramento.
It did.
This,
It said that
article
they,
was posted about exactly a year ago, so it was a warning.
yeah, they predicted it. Yeah, they actually said if you go to the Sacramento Museum, which is down way the hell down here somewhere, you can actually see that there are little lights apparently in the street. Those were put there.
What,
But
wait, what
those
did you say?
houses.
You're blinking out. What?
Oh, I have.
What?
Okay. They said that they were there are little skylights in the streets of Sacramento that were put there because of people who had the first story of their house covered up by the raising of the city, so they could still get light in their living rooms down on the first floor. Most of these houses don't exist anymore, but there's Sacramento, beautiful Sacramento.
Look at how lovely.
15 feet taller than it used to be. But you can go to, and I looked this up, you can go to the Sacramento History Museum and you can tour underground Sacramento. It's like this.
Ooh.
There it is. Look at that. Look at all that underground.
That looks fun.
It's
The
all
only photo I could find.
the old drowned city.
Yeah,
Under
basically.
there?
Yeah, raise it up 10 feet.
Ooh, fun.
It's like that movie, The
I wonder what that
Demolition
tour's
Man,
gonna look like
right?
this
With all the underground people.
Yeah, Dennis Leary is living down there.
Yeah.
Smoking.
Man,
I love
and
it.
everybody up top's eating Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Bell, fancy
only
as
restaurant.
fuck.
Sit naked and eat
Yeah,
a Snickers
man.
bar is what he said, something like that.
Yeah, totally.
And
So there you
wiping
go.
their ass with a little seashell.
Yep. Force the 3 she cells. That's right. No, still no idea how that works.
Nope, nobody
There you
does.
Little fabulous in there. And a little future.
Maybe you don't know how the seashells work.
Yeah.
You did it.
Yeah. Oh wait, this was a bit of a segue, but here we go. This is-
Uh-oh.
Oh, what
Like the
part of the
scooter?
U.S. has the most disasters? See a county by county breakdown.
California.
California.
surprisingly, no. Yeah,
That's good.
I was shocked. It was not California. So last 30 years, I still would have said California.
I'm
County by
assuming we're
county.
talking about natural disasters.
FEMA major disaster declarations by county. Here's the whole map.
Texas.
I mean,
I was
Red
about to
Bull
say
Nacho.
because Texas should be right up there if it was anything maybe
I
other
wasn't
than
Florida.
natural.
yeah. So lots of Florida. As it turns out, no Florida
Kansas,
county,
probably.
no Florida county made it into the top 10. Amazingly, even though look at it,
Crazy.
I mean, they do.
Is
they
the
do
dark
some
red
stuff.
the worst?
Yeah, it is actually. Dark red is the most.
What's that big blob at the bottom there? Who are those people?
Which one? Puerto Rico?
On the left.
On the left? Oh, that
On the
is
left.
that one
That
giant
big
county.
wad.
San Bernardino County. It's all fires.
Womp, womp.
All fires.
Get out of there.
Anyway, so they listed, looks like Oklahoma's been having a rough time in Oklahoma. Boy, they do own a lot of the top 10, but
It's a lot of tornadoes,
they got
right?
Tornadoes there.
Yeah.
so look at the other
These
states.
are
Here's all
tornado
Illinois.
alley.
Illinois is completely
These guys.
unscathed.
Kentucky.
Look at this.
Oh, look at all the Kentuckys.
I know.
What
1,
is going
2,
on up there?
3, 4, 5.
Because they've declared federal disasters. Doesn't mean they really
It's
happen.
not
So
Kentucky.
Kentucky's
Oh,
really
it's still a
captive.
Then it's
disaster. It's
Oklahoma.
Are hillbillies considered a natural disaster?
They should be, but no.
Not in Indiana.
Yeah. So I was surprised by this. I was like, damn, okay. I mean, I guess I've heard of a lot of things going bad up there. So I looked it up, and so I knew where a couple of these counties are in Kentucky, but not all of them. Turns out they're all next to each other. Like, it's wild. Like, check this out. So go back to
So
the.
they all tornadoes, or what are they?
Well, it didn't
Not
say
a
what they all
hellmouth?
were. I guess it should be a hellmouth, though, based on that. Here's here. Come back. Where's my map?
The-
So
Where'd the
Oh
map go?
boy, will you
it
get
went
off
away.
handle
Just
on
bring it
your
back.
goddamn
Get them
graphics
blocked.
team, Curtis?
I know.
The
Seriously,
internet
graphics team's been
works.
slacking. All right, back at it. So here we go.
There we go.
So all these counties, get up in here, are like right around here. They should move this
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's
They're
a
all, like, right
split
here.
in the middle of Kentucky.
Yeah, they're like right around there. And I was like, that's weird. When the
Whoa.
hell is actually common? So it turns out there is actually not a really funny reason for this, but I can explain it because I looked it up.
Oh, a natural
What's that?
disaster is not funny. Go figure.
No, they're hilarious, but not
It's
these.
Oh, okay.
hilarious.
Yeah, so
The
I don't
Mayan
think Santa
temple.
got that. That's Breathitt
Breathitt
County right there.
County.
Breathitt County's right there. That's one of them, and they're kind of in these. So the disaster zone kind of goes from there to the northeast, all the way to the
Just
border.
north of Hazard.
Is it the Noah
So-
Ark exhibit? Noah's Ark exhibit?
No, that's up
Arkansas?
farther north.
God's
It should
mad.
be here though. Yeah. So
Quicksand.
here's why. I pulled up the topo map so you can kind of see what the terrain looks like out there. So first of all, it's like all forest. As you can see, it's a little hilly out there. Not a lot of flat ground. Also, as you can see, every road runs
Has its
along a
horn.
river, which I think.
Oh.
And then to compound it, it turns out there was an article in the local paper recently that said that I did not realize this, but like people live on top of mountains in North Carolina and Virginia, and they do not in Kentucky because coal companies own those. All of the people live in the ravines. So basically, we have all of our infrastructure, houses, and people living right next to rivers that flood all the time due to mountaintop removal mining.
Well, now
Maybe.
whose fault is that, Kentucky?
The people, they should have not lived there. They got
Don't live
pull
where
themselves
it floods out.
Just
pull
don't live.
themselves up.
Rise
That's
up against the
weird.
man. God damn it. What are you
Yeah,
there for?
Lord.
there you go. That's why it's
Coal
going on. Everybody
companies.
lives next to it.
Coal!
Everybody lives next to a river that floods all the time because the coal companies don't clean up their crap. And there you
Thanks, Mitch McConnell.
go. Thanks,
You're
Mitch.
doing Great.
Great job. Bang up job. Yeah. And he got them to blame socialism. for
Oh
this.
yeah, of course. It's socialism that floods. the
Goddamn brilliant. If I didn't hate the guy so much, man,
It's
just
Democrat
job, dude.
tears. Democrat
Pretty
tears
wild.
down.
how does he do that? All right, on to other stuff.
Oh, a man is arrested on live TV after his toddler son is seen roaming a
Oh.
hallway with a gun.
So this wasn't
Anyway,
It is
I'm
not
gonna go
a
ahead and get
gun.
off this broadcast because that's my home state right here.
Baby's got a gun.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, Dill, where's your children? I'm just asking.
His diapers come
There he is.
undone.
This is
There he is.
disturbing. You know,
This
Look how
time,
disturbing
he
it
has-
is.
Now
it's
it's
cold out there.
Uncontrolled live.
was
The
Ranger
baby's got a gun.
boy waving what appears to be
So
a gun.
TV shows.
It appears to
Uncontrolled
be.
live.
Appears to be
Yeah,
a gun.
it
It's
is.
not only is it a real gun. Look at he's cocking it. He knows how to do this. He's also pulling the trigger constantly in the video.
Yep, and
it
it's
said
got
that,
bullets in the magazine.
He's got
Yeah,
a-
and it did actually have a bullet in the magazine. He just never got that far. But yeah, so there's the dad who's been sitting at
who's
home
also
watching
in
Garfield.
diapers.
Yeah, also wearing diapers probably.
Oh my God. Could he put his TV any closer to the ceiling? For
No.
fuck's sake.
No, I don't think so.
No, you can't.
Yeah. So he
But
told the
look,
cops
kids
he didn't have a
Garfield.
gun.
That's
Yeah,
what's
he told the cops he didn't have a gun, but look, they found one. Shocking,
Well,
right?
of course
Yeah,
he
they did-
didn't
he
have it.
did,
His
and the kids
toddler had
stole
it.
Yeah, the kids
Yeah.
stole it. He said he never owned a gun. Don't know whose gun
But they
that
have
was.
cartoons on the TV. What a
Yeah,
good
it's
dad.
Garfield. It's Garfield.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh.
So it turns out
way
they were
cleaner
like,
than I thought it would be.
actually, yeah. I mean, pretty much considering I love the fact that dudes me and the toddler is gonna hang out here at home tonight. Me with no shirt on. Just gonna there he is. Yeah, just gonna take my
We don't
shirt
wear
off,
pants
watch
and
Garfield with the
shirts in
kid.
this family.
Yeah, man.
You
Yes,
cops
fucking-
coming in my house, you got to take your shirts off. No
There's
shirts.
3 things we don't like in this house:
No
shirts,
shirt zone.
Mondays, and lasagna. Long live Garfield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they had him arrested. They made him put a shirt on.
Oh,
In jail in
that's
his
sad.
pajama pants.
Why did they make him put a
Man.
shirt on? Because he's white.
Yeah, probably. That's got to be it.
Knew it.
Yeah. So anyway,
Indiana
yeah,
law.
kids running around. Anyway, yeah, not wearing a shirt. That's
I
awesome.
want to know what
Yeah,
he
what happened
said
to the
about
kid?
it. But
Did he go to social services?
The kid
Oh,
grew
I'm
up
sure.
to shoot up a mall.
I wonder if this man's middle name is Lee.
Yes.
Yes,
He
it
has
is.
two first
Johnny
names, 3
Lee.
first names.
Danny Lee. Billy Lee.
Newspaper pulls obituary praising a man who killed his wife and 5 kids in murder-suicide after backlash. Oh yeah, I read about that. Michael liked to spend time with his family before he shot them
I believe
and
his
Let's
killed them.
spend time with them, plotting their murders.
Yeah, exactly.
who wrote this
yeah.
thing?
Well, I
His
assume not.
Wife's family, I think.
Yeesh. Well, they're Mormon, so there's a lot of.
Well,
Oh, well, there you go. He's got several other wives to go to. What's the big deal?
Other than the murders, he was fine. I mean,
wife's family put out a statement supporting guns, saying, this is what happens when people don't have access to
Yeah.
guns for protection.
that's what caused it. That's what
No
caused it.
moments,
That's-
no problems.
So-
Am I right?
I'm confused now. So he shot his kids. His kids didn't have a gun. That kid we just saw earlier had a gun. So what's where are we at here?
That kid wasn't
How
a
do we solve
Mormon,
this?
Kid
Drew.
was not a Mormon.
Yeah, and there was in
Oh.
Utah.
Gun.
Yeah.
Was clearly Jew-ish.
Jew-esque.
Jewish.
Yeah, there's some really
It was
good. There's some really
loaded-ish.
good choice quotes in here. Had a life of service dedicated to his family, cherished his children as miracles. He took them to sports.
And when he shot and killed everyone, he was wearing a rosary, and that was also mentioned.
Well, then it's okay.
Because they were very impressed about his life, his dedication to religion. Because
Yeah.
he was wearing his rosary when he
You know what
committed
you're not
murders.
supposed to do with rosaries?
What's that?
Wear them. You don't wear them if you know anything about rosaries. You
Well,
carry them, but
don't.
you don't wear them
I
about.
went
they're not-
blurry.
Ah,
Blurry.
It's a
my
prayer bead that you have to hold with your hands.
it's a Mormon. It's a Mormon rosary. They do wear them actually. Yeah.
Everyone
Do
else
they?
is drunk.
No, I
Fuck
made that.
those Mormons.
Yeah, they're always doing things wrong, including
Hey, man.
killing everyone.
Yes.
Christine, could you wipe the
Ah.
Vaseline off your lens? You're very smeary.
Yeah, you
No,
could-
you're
yeah.
just drunk. I'm not blurry. You're
Hey,
just drunk.
no.
Oh
Wow.
my god!
Look at you.
What happened? You
Hey,
see
for the
big-
first time I can see
No.
without my glasses.
It's the beer goggles filter. Turn on.
Yeah,
Praise.
so no.
With their
Listen.
Praise
pixelated
Jesus.
Ox 45 Tallboy brings up a good point because he did on highlight that comment because it says
Yeah,
there
go
was an actual picture of the family, but they removed the murderer and replaced him with white Jesus
Oh, so
surrounding the mother and children.
did white Jesus kill the
is
family?
White Jesus a specific? Is that an actual thing? Is
Actually,
there-
yeah,
is there a
he's quite
character
sexy.
called White Jesus.
Well, he's not called that, but like the Mormon
He didn't
Jesus
use
looks
the one
like Fabio.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
looks
he
like
might have-
Fabio. Oh
He
man,
looks like Fabio. I hesitate to Google it because then I'm going to have the worst
No.
advertising for the next week. I want to deal with that, but yeah, just look
Goes
up
to the
Mormon
women's-
Jesus. He's
women's
super
clothes
hot.
there.
He's got it going on, man. So there you go.
Mm.
Anyway, yeah. So and then the murders began. It's not the way to go with an obituary.
What a good guy. Oh, and then his obituary, all the comments on the obituary guest book were talking about how terrific. Oh, Michael was my insurance agent, and he was just such a nice guy. Like, not one word was about the murder or
Well,
the
because
wife or the
those-
children.
Because that wife and kids were probably heathens that didn't
Maybe that's-
wear their rosaries around their neck.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
true-
she did ask for a divorce.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right.
Uh-oh.
That's
Yeah.
what. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the end.
There's
Yeah.
your problem right there.
Dismissed. Case dismissed. Am
Yeah.
I right?
Yeah,
Yep,
it was her
that's it.
fault. She shouldn't
Yep,
have worn
that's
that skirt, and she shouldn't have asked for a divorce.
That's
Dead.
There
right.
it is.
Should have had more guns. Should have had plenty more guns. But oh well, next time.
That's a man doesn't learn about God's word from the inside of a hat for nothing, guys.
True.
Prostitutes charge Davos attendees $2,500 a night as sex work demand booms.
Yeah.
I'm in the wrong
Man, that's
business.
surge pricing.
I'm over here
Yeah,
giving it away
surge
for
pricing.
free.
Surge pricing. Yeah, that's too low. Too low. You got to go higher than free.
Damn.
Go to Davos. So apparently, all of the prostitutes out there. This happens every year. Apparently, said that normally they usually make about $7,500 per hour, $2,500 a night. What I like is this woman went on the record. Here she is. I assume this is just she's out on the town wearing that. I also want to know what's going on back
Yeah, that's what I was asking. What's going on in the background
there.
there?
Oh,
You taking my picture?
Hey, man, before we
Be
go any
lotion, my friend.
That's what it says.
what the fuck
Oh,
is
yeah,
Davos?
zoom in on that.
What is this?
Davos is
States.
the 12 Jews that control the world. That's their annual conference.
What?
Jewish.
Well, that's what
Jewish.
QAnon says. Jewish. Yeah, they don't have to be Jews. They just all are.
Where does it happen?
Switzerland.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Some sexy Swiss hooker.
Yeah. Well, there's one.
I don't know about
I thought
sexy.
that was a
Look at
bottle
that
of
damn
whiskey.
picture.
But it's not.
Come
A
on.
bottle of whiskey, bottle of lotion, whatever the hell that is.
Be lotion,
lotion,
my
my
friend.
Shit, that's two different bottles of the same thing. That's another one.
Yeah, it is. There's a
C
lot
to
of
D.
lo-
You know what I'm saying?
There's a
Anyway.
lot of potion going on in that room.
Yeah.
So
That
this
lotion
guy,
with that lotion.
yeah, well, I mean, they go through buckets of it, I guess. But she said she went on record, said that during Davos, it's a lot of you got to get through security for a while, but then they get up there and says they share giveaway chocolates from the restaurants with them and gossip about each other. They did say that she said something interesting. She said that generally speaking, politicians don't call for prostitutes because they're being watched, but rich people all pretty much do. $500 price tag.
Oh, that's the best. But rich people do.
Yeah, I guess there you go. It's, she said you get to choose sex or political power. Pick one. Well, it's good advice. I choose.
Wow.
Well, I don't know actually. Now I'm kind of. Well, anyway,
Brilliant.
surely you could have both.
What's
Some.
political
both.
power? Jesus, they're fucking picking you apart every second of the day. Gross.
That's a good point too. Yeah,
Huh.
exactly. Apparently, though, this
So all the
price range is
prostitutes just go there
hundreds
and
of them.
make tons of money.
Are we gonna
Totally.
Start, are we gonna?
Yeah, here we go. This
starter to send Christine there next year.
Yeah, there you go. This is a different woman. She
Undercover.
put her sign out in. She received 11 bookings and 25 inquiries, and that was just the beginning. Got totally booked out. So it's a supply and demand problem, really. It's not price gouging. Literally,
They
there's
book escorts for their damn employees.
They should
Yeah.
start
It's
it.
price
Let's start a-
surging.
What
It's
company
very
is
surging.
this?
Go fuck me for Christine.
that probably exists. I'm sure.
I'm
It's
sure it
under their
probably-
undercovers.
Yeah,
Undercovers.
yeah.
Yeah, undercovers reporter
Yeah. Dylan, we can send me the two for the special
Live-
Knicks crown.
live from Davos.
Yeah,
Oh.
that'd be great. We can send you and Christine and
What
so
am
you
I
can get
going
the
there?
bigger.
I'll
Well,
hold the
you can
Send me there as a
microphone while,
prostitute?
Yeah.
hold
Yeah.
the
What do you think?
microphone while Christine services her
Yeah,
client.
sure.
There you go.
And
And
I
Dill,
would pimp Dill out.
Dill would probably make a ton of money.
I'm
Yeah.
a little more desperate. I might lower my prices just to help pay off some of the debt on this.
Oh,
you
Yeah.
can't do that.
dealing
You
with.
can't do
that'll get you murdered. It'll get you murdered by the other
Hey,
hookers, man. They're not going to
Y'all want good or do
Yeah.
y'all want cheap? Let's get this
I
done.
mean,
I tried that once at Comic-Con in,
how'd that go?
in Kansas City, and I was
Yeah.
not allowed to drop my price. I didn't want to charge at all, and they were like, "No, motherfucker, you were charging because of the celebrities." And I was like, "Yes, sir."
All right.
Do you think you're going to undercut those fucking hookers getting their $2,500 a day or whatever? Think again.
Yeah.
but I'll be there, and I'm very good again at
That's what I'm saying.
I'm
Undercover
good at
reporter.
hand-to-hand combat.
Just don't talk about Dill
Christine's
so
going to be
much.
fighting in the halls, and I'm going to be in the room making some cash money. Woo!
I'm
like
charging full price still. You got to charge full price.
Full price.
I don't
Yeah.
want you dying out there.
Oh, that's a good one. This is a
All
clickable
right.
link that I don't want to click on because
Only Dills. Only
Hey, let me see if
Dills.com.
that's available.
I'm sure it's
That would be so
Look
good.
it up.
If
Look
it's,
that.
if it's mostly pickle pictures and then every once in a while just nude
Yeah.
set from Dill.
Yeah.
I'm going. Let's see.
In the chat,
Can't
it's
be
clickable.
reached.
I'm afraid.
Yeah, it is. I'm not going to do it. Let me know how it goes.
The site can't be reached, but that's okay,
No,
'cause
no.
I work for a hosting company, so give me 5 minutes.
All right, so we're going to set up a new website for Dill for Davos next year, and let's continue.
Only
We'll
Dill's.com.
revisit this. Yeah.
Book
All
tonight.
right.
Book now. Book early.
Book early. Here we go.
Book early and
Ooh, a
book
giant
frequently.
pink phallus may come to Florida thanks to Jesus and an atheist.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Very
love this.
Bring me that
story.
phallic energy. Look
There it
at
is.
those balls.
Yeah, it's the Japanese Dick Festival. I love this.
Yeah.
Fuck
Oh,
yeah.
good. You're familiar. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
there's a Japanese Dick Festival every April, and apparently there's a guy who likes stirring shit up in Fort Lauderdale. Decided that since the city hosted a Christmas tree lighting ceremony, that he would file a Dick Festival permit for April 2nd. The Kanamara Matsuri, the Shinto festival of the steel phallus.
Listen, I'm Japanese, and if there's one thing we Japanese love, it's dick.
Let's talk about it.
Confetti cannon.
Yeah, so here's the blueprint.
Oh, fuck yes!
It's going to shoot confetti.
Look at that confetti cannon. It's vegan. Meat without the meat.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I
just
don't know how it's
Look at that.
I wonder if they'll let me blow the ceremonial load to kick it off.
I love how it's blueprinted and very professional, and then
There's a
you just
schematic.
have this crude drawing of a giant
Hey,
with a little
hey,
vein in it.
real life penises are crude. That's as realistic as it gets. Look at that. Look at that thing.
That's true. Vegan constructed.
72 inches.
Yeah. Show me
this is
the perfect dick.
This looks like the motion activated circuitry that will be in the giant phallus. This guy's prepared,
It's
man.
gonna
He's ready.
detect warm body objects.
Added bonus, the guy who wants to do this says if they allow him to do it, he will name it Dean.
Oh, beautiful.
Why is it so
He's
short?
got interchangeable heads.
It's 72 inches. It's girth.
It's a grower, Christine. It's a grower.
yeah.
Why is this so small?
That's how it starts.
Maybe it pops up if a sexy person walks by.
It does.
Right?
We don't know. We don't know how it works.
We don't know.
No, we don't.
We don't. Not
Disappointed.
yet. We got to read those schematics.
Ooh, to assist with his future erections, Stephen has set up a GoFundMe page in order to cover the cost of his $8,000 penis sculptures.
Go fuck.
Yeah.
Get it?
up?
Future
GoFundMe.
erections.
Hey, let's see how this is going for him.
Let's see.
He's made $300.
$310 out of a how much gold?
500,000.
500,000.
He's got a ways to go. I don't know about this.
How long's it been up?
Since
January 10th.
January
So
10th.
little more than a week.
This might be a problem.
He's hoping for that last minute bump when people are like, I'll put it off till the last day.
So to
Funded
speak.
in
They get half
28
bill boy to get that
months.
dick float.
Yeah. Well, what do we get?
He wants to display this in Florida.
Yeah.
That
Where it won't be
is-
noticed at all. What do we get if we donate? Donate now. Okay. What do we get? Oh, we don't get anything. Look, enter custom tip. That's crazy. Well, anyway,
There should be a just the tip.
there should be. Yeah.
This
just
isn't a
tip.
Kickstarter. It's a GoFundMe. So no matter what, he gets that money.
$310.
Kickstarters where you get all the gifts and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, that's what I was looking for. I was like, what do I get? Nothing?
Yeah,
Oh,
this
me.
motherfucker's-
GoFundMe is
It's
just
just a donation.
You get what you get.
I got you.
I
10
love the
bucks a
fact
tin.
that only one of these few handful of donors is anonymous. Like Arlene Gilbert, I see
seen
you.
her name.
I see you wanting that fucking
Yeah.
dick.
See all.
Robert?
Let's see here. Lucky Yates. Lucky Yates is on the.
Yeah, that's right. I'm a boner donor. What do you want from me? You got a problem?
Yes, we need those T-shirts.
Yeah. Boner donor. Yeah.
This guy
Boner
needs us
donor.
to fucking take this idea and run with it.
Yes.
is
Yeah,
what
he does.
needs.
He does. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a ways to go. He's
Chaz,
very
give us a call.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Chaz,
just call me.
what are you doing?
See what we can do. We'll see what we can do for you, man. We'll help you out. Oh, what else we got here? Oh, we got. I'm gonna bump that.
You got
here
new
we go. This-
internet.
Don't forget to donate.
Yeah. All right. And
Goodable. 15 years ago, Canada gave us one of the greatest reporter deliveries of all time.
Oh man,
This is pretty good.
nothing
You guys
I
seen
love
this?
more than a 15-year-old news story.
you'll like this. Trust me. This is good. This is great. If you haven't seen
Happy
it,
anniversary, this guy.
yeah, it's pretty good. Play it, damn it. There we go.
Happy decade and a half, whatever that's called.
All right, here we go.
All right, so I've got my trusty stopwatch, and here they come down the hill.
Oh, shit,
It looks
that's
like
bad.
Ruben is in the lead, and
Uh-oh.
here comes out. And this
Oh, wow.
that was a bad idea. At Riverside Park, Rob left.
Yes.
And then he passed out.
Oh, my God.
Coffee's
See?
done.
Are they going to get nailed again?
No, but he says something good here at the end.
He's gonna walk it off. It's fine.
He's gonna walk it off.
Yeah, it's Canada, man. Walk it off.
Yeah, walk it off, Canada.
People get hit by sledders there all day long.
Apparently, yeah. So anyway, I watched.
Can you
There was
pause
an
it
interview
when
with
he's
this
in the
guy.
air?
This flip is
Oh, sure, let's see if I can do
spectacular,
it.
by the way.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that. Just glorious.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he actually. I mean, he's all the way up there. Let's see if I can do this real slowly. I mean, look at this.
It's
Right.
incredible.
Yeah, he so he actually lands like that, like all the way on his side.
Ooh.
So there was an interview with this guy on Canadian news, which I looked at to see if we could use, and it was really kind of boring. But he had a couple of interesting tidbits. One was that he landed completely on his side. So actually, said other than an ankle bruise, that was about all he had, and he's doing well otherwise. The other thing he said is that the plan is that, and he actually mentions it like that was a bad idea at the end. The idea is that those two guys were going to come down the hill, but the one guy who was going to hit him was going to come down slowly, and then he was going to pretend fall on him at the end, and that was going to be fun.
Oh, so it was a staged hit to begin with that
Right.
went spectacularly well.
Yeah, exactly. So he was going to pretend to fall on him, and then that happened, and it was like, so,
Well,
Oh.
that explains why did he walk right into that fucking sled's path? Because
Yeah, he
said,
was-
here they come, and then walked right into its path. It's
yep, he totally did, but he didn't account for the speed and the momentum.
Hey, at least he got up.
Hey, that's what you get for not fucking testing. You're stunt.
Exactly. That's what he said at the end too. Yeah. This I wanted to believe was about Christine's dogs, but I don't think it was.
Idaho dog rescued from top
Wow.
of tree after chasing a squirrel, and see the photos.
The photo. So
Oh,
there's a
poor
dog in the tree.
Buffalo.
yeah.
Look at
so-
him.
Oh,
He looks happy and content.
What's
Leave him there.
What's cool is the other photo that's a little far back. Give you some idea how high this dog got. Look at that. This is the top of a straight ladder. Okay. Then 10 feet past
Squirrel
that is
coming
the
knocked
dude.
down.
kind
Yeah,
of dog
it
is
is.
it? Is
Look,
that like a
what did
red
they say?
dealer?
It
Is that an Australian cattle dog? What is that up there?
What did they say it was? Here he is. Whatever that is.
Yeah, what is she? That's maybe a mutt of some sort. Whatever it's got in it.
Yeah, I don't think it says. I think it's just a dog. It's a dog.
Just
It's
dog.
just a dog.
A pit bull husky.
Determined- Oh, there you go. Pit bull husky.
Pit bull husky mix.
Man, that can't be. I mean, husky. Like, pit bull I'll accept, but a husky. Nothing about
Pretty-
that dog says husky.
I mean, how high is it? It's at least 20 feet. I mean,
Oh,
that's
it's
really
above a rooftop. It's
I
yeah.
know. It's above the top of the straight ladder that this guy climbed another 5 feet, and then it's even 10 feet past that. I mean, wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's
So do
amazing.
they just like pluck the dog out and throw him onto the ground like
Yeah,
a
they
call the fire
trampoline
department.
or a blanket, or do they carry him down?
They call the fire department. Actually, I think that's a fire department guy who's got a large bag. I don't know that that's going to work. And, yeah, but they did get the dog down. It worked out.
They send up some train. Squirrel Team 6 goes up.
Yeah,
there.
Squirrel Team 6 went up there. Yeah.
Well,
Extract the
The
dog.
photo was taken by the Caldwell Fire Department, so that they're just standing back watching, really taking pictures.
Yeah, yeah. They're like, you get it.
There for the photo ops.
I ain't
Maybe
going
he's
up there.
climbing up there with a squeak toy.
Yeah. Come on down, come on down. The owner says that after the dog was gotten down from the tree, it was still hunting the squirrel, although it didn't climb up the tree again. So that's a
Yeah, it's a good dog.
pretty good dog. And then finally,
Ha fool.
Yeah.
finally, this is great.
Mm.
Random pet fish reveals credit card details during Pokemon Violet live stream.
Oh, I don't know how, but this is awesome.
Oh yeah. So I'll make it abridged. So there's a guy who's got, and you can kind of tell from the background, and apparently there's several live streams where people's fish play Pokemon. So as you can see here in the background, there's the fish.
Ow.
Well, it's tracking its movement. So anytime the fish swims across one of these, it does that on the game. Is basically what happens. So this apparently is live stream and the fish play. People watch it. Fish comes out at some point here and starts playing the game.
Oh, brilliant! And it went to
Yeah.
some sort of. It went to the guy's wallet or something.
Yeah. So what happened was that it crashed the game at some point. This might be coming up to it. It crashes the game though. He's playing the game. Yeah, here we go. Game freezes, crashes. And then the fish are in the menu and they start looking at different
This is
games.
new Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
He's calling an Uber to get
Yeah,
back to the
yeah.
ocean.
Finding Nemo, some fucking expensive dinner.
Yeah.
Fish is changing the name of his Switch account.
Yeah, changing the Switch account name. It takes a while because fish aren't that smart. Can't spell either.
Oh,
Stupid fish.
can't they?
Remember that fish that was driving
No.
that car around?
And then he
Remember
changed the
that-
name from Well, I couldn't read that.
Whatever happened to that fish? It could drive.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Coming
Yeah,
to
I
get
don't
these
know.
guys. They're calling fish
Fucking-
Uber.
Yeah, they're
This
calling him.
guy's- This guy's bringing up credit card information. The other
Yeah.
fucking fish is driving. We're not even looking for the great fish revolution. We're not even looking, people.
All the signs are there, though, aren't they?
Eyes to the sea. Eyes to the sea.
Yeah. The fish actually read the terms of
Yeah.
conditions, apparently, and then clicked yes.
Eagerly, as the caption says. Eagerly.
Let's eat
It's
that.
rolling down.
Oh, many humans don't read them, but fish are smarter than we are.
Yep, except. There we go. Fish closed the online store. Goes into.
And he
what is it?
donated to the Dick Parade in
donated to the
Florida.
Oh, he did. He went 300 of the $310 belonged to that fish.
Fishy McFish face.
Right.
But the other 10 is the actual founder guy. He
Yeah.
started it off with $10 to try to
Yeah.
encourage people.
That's the screen right there where he exposed the credit card details. They got them whited out, but as you can see, they're right there. And then the fish continued along, and then it bought a bunch of store credits. Then eventually changed the guy's avatar
Yes.
to a golfer.
Fuck yeah. Did it buy any games while it was in there? Did it get
It
some
almost bought
sale,
Minecraft.
sale titles?
It almost bought Minecraft, but decided against it. We don't know why.
See, fish knew what they were doing because they were
Yeah.
like, you know what? No, we're more Fortnite types. We're
Fish
not-
are smarter than we are.
Some of them are for sure.
You,
Some of us
maybe.
don't.
This
Yeah.
one's special.
Anyway,
Look at all
there you
this.
go. There it is. I mean, now he's buying the
Wow.
golf app.
Who knew?
Is it
Wow.
easier? Is it easier to catch a fish or a Christine in the wild?
Good question. I don't know.
That's who's craftier.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Anyway. There you go. Anyway, fish.
Yeah,
Wow.
check those fish. They're gonna fucking kill us.
Yeah, they are. One at a time. There you go. That's all that happened this week.
Revolution.
Fish revolution. That's a good point, Lucky. I hadn't thought about that, but we have had a number of articles where fish are taking over stuff.
You can thank Dill. Dill brought
Yeah.
up the car driving one again, man.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Driving
exactly.
around and
Because your
ordering.
fucking eyes are up in the sky and not in the seas where they belong.
No,
Dude,
Dill,
you
you're a
lost the
jerk.
idea.
Netflix and donating to dildo parades. I mean, what's next?
God damn it. God damn it. We're watching 15-year-old videos of dudes getting deliberately hit with sledders and fucking the fish are taking over.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
when it happens, we can't say we didn't see it coming because we totally did. You're right.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
Right here.
Yeah.
You heard it
Well,
first.
anyway.
They probably have a TikTok called Flip Flop, and that is they're watching all of us fuck up while they take
Yeah.
over the world.
Taking notes. Like, we're not going to do that. Read the terms and conditions, guys. Read the terms and conditions. But yeah, so anyway, that's everything. Nothing else happened this week. Pretty quiet.
Whee!
Oh yeah, nothing. Alec Baldwin is getting arrested
Well,
for manslaughter.
other than
He is? Why? I missed that.
That's, he killed
shot
someone.
that lady.
Yeah,
And killed her on
killed somebody.
while they were shooting that movie.
yeah.
Oh,
Being
yeah.
Apparently
arrested
can't do
for manslaughter.
Even if you're Alec Baldwin, you can't do that. I did not know.
Yeah, you're not allowed to pull the trigger and kill somebody. Even
Yeah.
if you're
Well,
Alec-
not if you're not Mormon.
Yeah, true. Yep, that was a good point. Wyoming's banning electric vehicles. That happened.
it's about goddamn time somebody step up to the Chinese. Isn't that the big beef? I think that's the big beef.
Now that's
Is that-
Virginia. Virginia governor
Virginia-
canceled a massive multi-billion-dollar Ford battery expansion plant because they saw it at the Chinese occasion.
Yep, because they're afraid the Chinese are infiltrating their state
They are,
Yeah,
I'm
Family
sure.
connection.
It's not the Chinese, it's their fish.
Yeah.
Now we know.
Fucking A, man. Yeah, exactly.
Chinese fish that are coming for us yet. The bill did
You
get
know
killed.
what? You know what? I bet that's been an ongoing war, the Chinese versus the fish. If you go to any Chinatown, what do you see? Fucking dead fish laying out there right on the street in ice
True.
to show that's a message to other fish. You don't fuck with
Yeah.
us.
It is.
Don't come in here.
With you. And so
We
the
don't want
fish
your
were
kind
like, oh yeah, we're going to turn the rest of society against you Chinese by
Yeah.
blaming you for battery plants
Everything.
or
This is
something.
way
Battery
better than
stuff.
Cuba. Way better. I like it.
We're coming at you through switches, fucking fishes on switches. What's
Yep.
going on, people?
Just wait till they take over the robots, man. Then we're screwed. They'll be piloting those things.
Ow. What are
Yeah.
you talking? They're driving fucking robot cars and using Nintendo Switch. They got it. They're in charge.
Yeah.
Fish are in charge.
That's right.
Those are yeah. Bring them. The beta. Bring those
The beta
motherfuckers.
fish.
Pipe up your tails and pop out your little gills, you bastards. I'm
Bring
gonna
it.
crush every one of you under my heel, my
Then
giant.
next week,
hand.
where's Lucky? He had a fish accident.
He's
Fell out
doing
a window.
time. He's doing time in fish jail. He's in fish
Yeah,
jail.
Got attacked by a bunch of beta
He was
fish.
killed by the
Beta fishing cars
killed by the
showed up
chicken
to
of
his
the
store
sea.
and murdered them all.
Yeah, he just got run over 30 times by fishing bowls like that big. Yeah, that happens. That happens.
Fucking, if you find me filleted and laying on ice on a fucking fishy street corner somewhere, you know it's a fish.
We know what happened.
We will
Yeah,
avenge you.
we will.
That's all
We
I
will beat
ask.
fish sticks. We got all the
All
fish.
I ask. And all
I'm
I
gonna
ask
have a
is that
deep-
Christine remain as ambivalent to all of this as she is.
I think you get that no matter
Drew
what.
and I'll have a good old fashioned Midwest fish fry to
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah, we are. Friday every day.
Kill as many of
Hey,
those
no,
bastards.
Yeah,
it's
baby.
Texas. Now it's mud bug season.
It is? In
Ooh.
January?
Yep.
What does that mean?
Oh, yeah, what is a mud bug?
Does that mean
Crawfish.
Dim's
anal
crawfish.
sex? Oh,
No, not with
It's
a
coming up.
crawfish.
not like anal sex. to
Very
me.
unadvised.
Could be.
I guess that's mud buggery.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a whole
that's
different
not-
game.
Crawfish
Gotcha,
got
sorry,
pinchers.
sorry.
And
What month
That's
is
a-
that?
don't
What
know that.
month-
Whole different party, Lucky.
Yeah,
I get
what month
invited
is-
to the other ones.
When's mud buggery month?
It comes on after MILF Island on
It's
Fox.
December. You think the most anal sex happens in December because of Christmas?
I don't know. Somebody Google that other than me. 'cause
There's
I
got to
think-
be a
I think
statistic.
November-
Yeah.
Most
There's
anal
still
sex
things
in November
November
because that's when
because-
elections are.
I'm going April because it's tax time.
That's a good one, Dale.
The justification
That's a good
for
one.
it too.
Everybody's getting fucked in the ass every
We're
November.
all
with
getting
the
fucked in
elections.
November. Right?
Bill
I would
Yeah.
think it would be when's Father's Day?
Very true.
It would be Father's Day.
Don't forget
Hey, we're talking about
November is
something
mud
else.
buggery month. We're all getting fucked in the ass with elections.
Yep. Love it. And celebrate with a tree and a cake.
A triple chocolate cake
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
and a weeping willow.
Yeah.
In my house. Yeah.
Triple
Perfect.
chocolate cake under a weeping willow.
I like this. Oh, yeah. Monty's got a good suggestion here, too. So, or Fuzzy Plus.
Pajamas with butt
Hey.
flaps.
Yeah. Well, that's convenient. Yeah. That seems
man.
like that should be the costume.
I have 2 union suits with butt flaps.
Oh, good.
Me too.
Problem
I have
is
one,
with
but-
these things, though, they're not really butt flaps like you think of them in the cartoons. They're really butt slits. They have a
Right.
slit down the middle, and there's just sort of a thing. And so when you sit down, typically your nuts just pop right out the bottom of that. slit.
Oh, yeah.
and you got to pull it open like this instead of
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So-
Right. You have to go back there and like
Wedding ring on.
find the goddamn button, and then after you make a Duke, you got to try to do the button back, and it's near impossible because
Just leave it open.
Well, yeah,
You-
yeah. You just leave it
It's
open.
skills you like our ancestors needed, but we have long since lost the ability
That's right.
Yep.
to do.
You just ask a stranger.
Okay.
Society's going to hell.
Yep.
Society's
Huh?
going to hell.
How's your OnlyFans account doing? Is that what you're
Only Dills. She's
Yeah,
setting up only
Dills.
Dills.
Only
It's
deal.
Dill's
How
only
much
fan.
money have
It's
I
only
made?
Dill's.
all right? Only deals. How much is only deals? Has it topped $310 yet?
Any minute now.
As long as
Yeah,
it
I
makes
had
more
to,
than $310.
The motivation to do anything with you fuckers, I might register the domain, but fuck all you.
Can't believe it's available.
Oh man, this is why I come back
Exposure
every
bucks.
week.
That's the
this kind of
motivation.
abuse from Christine.
Yeah,
Telling us to fuck off for no real reason.
it's Thursday.
She's mad at us for something. I don't know what
Yeah,
we did
yeah.
this time, but she's
We
mad.
woke her
Part
up
of
with
my
the show.
natural charm.
It's
She was
the
taking a
best.
nap, and it was like, oh damn, do the show. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
great.
And now I got to go to bingo.
Oh my God, tear it up. But
right.
I dare say it's probably not going to be as elderly as you're hoping being at a brewery.
That will be a shame.
Yeah.
But I will be
It
there,
will
so
be-
I will contribute to the elderly factor.
And I am telling you, this is good. Like, consider it like a boot camp type thing to get ready for the big leagues, which is the fucking bingo,
Mhm.
an actual bingo hall full of olds, because that shit gets ruthless.
During November.
People are fucking
Just as
serious about that
ruthless.
bingo, boy.
I am just as fucking ruthless. Let's
I
do
tell
this.
you, yeah, we got to get this shit
All right.
live streaming. Christine's weekly
video.
bingo show.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be great. Yeah, from live from the brewery. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
I like this.
No, live from the, what do they call it? The
The
bingo hall.
Old folks
Yeah,
home,
whatever
they call it.
Yeah.
Oh, folks. Oh, yeah, the Buggertorians.
I mean, down in Texas, there will be, like outside of Houston, there will be a little town that still has a fucking running bingo hall.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Probably
Up
so.
in Michigan, there's got to be shit tons of them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys.
All right,
Look,
yeah.
we got to call it somewhere. Now seems like a good
All
time.
right.
So thank you very much again for doing this. And we'll be back next week with more non sequiturs. See y'all later.
And 15-year-old videos for your